What's up, y'all? This is Master P. I just want to tell y'all subscribe to Piperboy Williams, your verified source of battle rap and entertainment. You heard me?
Listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to y'all real quick. Hold on for a minute. Wait a minute. What's this? You know what I'm saying? Brizz Rothstein, wait a minute. Went ahead and responded. Piperboy, I don't like what he said. Shout out to Brizz.
I would really like to know why Piperboy made that blog he made. With that energy he made it with, and he got my number. Those are some of the things that make you go,
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I get how you could feel like that, but I mean, that's just how I feel. That's how a lot of people feel, bro. We feel like you had a lot of opportunities to come back to battle rap, and you're just not taking the opportunities. For whatever reason, maybe, you know what I mean? They just don't feel like coming back to battle, but I do feel like the newer battlers are going to lap you. I feel like that, you know what I mean? And I feel like not only are they going to lap you, like people are kind of just like the anticipation for Brizz Rothstein is kind of dissipating, you know what I mean? It's not the same anymore, you know, because you waited so long to come back to battle. People want to see you battle, and it's just like, dude, over a punch? Like, Mook ain't even connect. Like, you got people saying he punched you out of battle rap. Like, they wildin'. You know what I'm saying? So you can't, like, and I know, like, you just said, like, Murder Mook and Geechi, like, you kind of, like, talked about the battle, and you was like, oh, Geechi won. You know, so it's obviously you don't like Mook, because for you to say Geechi won, you really just don't like Mook. Wait a minute. So if you don't like him that bad, why don't you get in the ring with him? He said on Hip Hop Is Real recently, he's not opposed to battling you. He just said, like, yo, he don't feel like right now you want to battle somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like him. This is all he's saying. You know, so whether or not you feel like you want to battle him or not, like, you know what I mean? That's one thing, but he's not opposed to battling you. You know, so I'm curious to see what you think about that, Brizz. Get in the ring! Civil War coming up. Are you gonna be on it? You know, I'm curious. You know what I'm saying? Like, we rock with Brizz. But come on, bro. You can't just go 3 years and let somebody, like, he pretty much, Mook is the reason why you not in battle rap no more. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Like him, like, don't be having people saying, like, he punched you out of battle rap or you know what I'm saying? This is what they say. I'm just saying what they saying. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like, I rock with you, Brizz, and yeah, you say what you want. You know what I'm saying? But I'd rather you, like, battle instead of, like, you know, you just went live again, you know, to hate on Mook. So it's like, you know, all this, but you not getting in the ring, bro. Like, I want to see you get in the ring. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below about that. Now, Cortez, before I get into that, who think Geechi got a one? Who think Geechi got a one? Wait a minute. I put out a post on Twitter like, yo, people saying Geechi Gotti won. It wasn't a Brizz thing. It's just like, I seen a couple people say that. I mean, you know, like, fans, they need to change the word fan to something else. That word needs to be derided. That's what fan is. Don't be a fan of me or nobody. Being a fan is weird. It is. You know what I'm saying? Because being a fan, it's like all logic goes out the window when you're a fanatic of somebody. You know, so I don't know. You know, maybe they need to change the word of that. But they think Geechi Gotti won. Some people think, I watched it back, Geechi Gotti did not win that battle. I would say the second round is close. You know what I mean? Like, you might think, you know what I mean? You might be able to finagle figuring out how to give him the second. You know, but the first round, he didn't win that first round, bro. Like, he didn't. You know what I mean? Third round, he didn't win that third round, bro. He didn't. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below about that. Now, Cortez, I want to talk about this, right? So I seen, it's like a video. It's a few videos circulating around, right? One of the videos, it's like, you know, Ms.Fit, she's saying, like, you know, Jazz will never be more important than her. And, you know, like, you can't battle anybody else if it's not me. It's a couple videos circulating around, right? But Cortez goes ahead and he comments on one of these videos. Listen to this comment. He said, Jazz, this fake front gotta stop. You know dang well you've reneged on the last 2 contracts. We all know at Remy Ma. When you at somebody, That is the most unprofessional. Wait a minute. Like, if you talking about a contractual situation and you're atting Remy Ma, like, that's like, why would you even at her and bring her into it? You know what I'm saying? Unless you try to, like, bring some validity to what you're saying. But, like, I'm just completely against people atting people. If it's not, like, super important, you know what I mean? Or, like, why would you even drag her into it? You know, because this is what I'm going to say, like, after this. So he ats Remy Ma. So he says, we all know at Remy Ma dropped the bag, and miraculously, you had to fall back. And just last month, even with the huge pay cut for Homecoming, you told URL you can't battle Ms.Fit in New York City. This is what he said, right? Jazz the rapper, she goes ahead and she responds to this, right? Because he's like basically on here trying to go in on Jazz, right? He wouldn't be doing this if Surf was free. Guarantee you that. Right? So Jazz goes ahead, she says, and this is what she said. She said, I never reneged on a contract that I didn't sign. I never took a pay cut for Homecoming. Me and Vixen was scheduled to be in Atlanta when we locked in. I found it was in New York City almost 2 weeks later. You know what I'm saying? This is what she said. Now, I will say this. You know, I see Cortez, you know, you feeling some type of way. Your girl, she kind of looking crazy right now. So you feeling some type of way. I'll say this. You know, I can get you trying to back her up. You know, you feel like, yo, like everybody's making fun of Ms.Fit. Jazz is the person that's the hot commodity right now. I feel like I got to back her up. But why? You know, the only thing I could see, like, because you just went on Hip Hop Is Real talking about you know what I mean? You involved in managing. You know what I mean? You trying to, you know, talk about different managers and, you know, give your input on it and how you manage somebody. And it's Cortez being the manager. So you trying to, you know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, you want to help her, you know what I mean? I get that's what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? But then he put out, after Jazz said that, he said, I'm over it. I'll let you sort it out. I've already said too much. Just as long as you know no one's ducking smoke. You both wasn't outside for years. She came back first and reminded everyone why she's great. You was chilling, so do not turn tables now because she's chilling and you outside. You know what I'm saying? It kind of looked like you trying to bully her, Cortez. What it looked like? I wish Surf was out. Somebody call Surf right now. Somebody who needs somebody to call Surf. Surf! Surf would not be letting you talk crazy to Jazz right now. He wouldn't. That's bullying, bruh. I don't care what nobody say. It's 2 against 1. He's bullying her. This is what I want to say. First of all, shout out to Cortez, shout out to Jazz, shout out to Ms.Fit. This is what I remember, right? You know what I mean? Like when the battle got booked between Jazz and Ms.Fit, I'm sure all the major bloggers know about this, right? I know about it. When the battles got booked, we all thought it was going to be in Atlanta. Most of the artists felt like it was going to be in Atlanta. They were writing and getting prepared for the battle to be in Atlanta. You know, when you in a certain area, you're going to have like writing references to certain areas. And you know what I'm saying? They all prepared for Atlanta. It wasn't until Geechi Gotti wanted to do the battle in New York to where the battle ended up happening in New York or going down in New York. Murder Mook was in a live spaces with like Verb, you know, and he kind of pretty much like put it out there that Geechi Gotti is the one that wanted this in New York. This is why this is going to be going down in New York. This is what Mook said. You know what I'm saying? Mook wasn't no deciding factor. It was Geechi. Jazz wasn't, you know what I'm saying? She didn't like get booked to battle like Vixen for New York. You know what I'm saying? She got booked to battle her in Atlanta and then they changed it to New York. You know, and as far as like, I hear you saying things like, yo, like, you know, she reneged on 2 contracts. From what I know, you know, just being a fan, like looking around and how everybody talking. I remember Remy Ma, she doing an interview or she's talking about it and she's saying like Jazz's price was too high, you know, and she can't say, you know, what she can ask for, what she can't ask for. But all she knows is, you know, the amount of money that Jazz wanted, she wasn't willing to pay it. You know what I mean? And not so many words. That's what she's saying. So like, it's kind of like what contract did Jazz sign for Ms.Fit is what I'm curious about. And you going ahead and you atting Remy, dragging her into this. It's like, yo, you adding her. Like, why are you even adding her? Maybe it's to show more validity. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's something else. Hold on. Let me something else. Y'all know I had to get nosy. Wait a minute. So I'm looking at this because it kind of feels like Ms.Fit's not really doing this, but Cortez, I feel like y'all like, you jump in, you know what I mean? Like Jazz, it's like you just jump in. Instead of letting them handle it and figure it out, you jump in. So I jumped in. So I said, Geechi wanted to battle in New York City. Most of the artists thought it was going down in Atlanta. Remy said Jazz didn't want to do the battle, so how she signed a contract and not make good on it? ? You would be mad if Surf jumped in trying to go in on Ms.Fit. Let them handle it. You know what I'm saying? Is what I said. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comments. What you bullying Jazz for, Cortez? Wait a minute. What you doing? What's this? Let her handle it. I will say this. When Jazz wasn't battling for a long period of time, we did feel like she was ducking. And then when she started getting active, she was like outside. I remember Jazz like saying like, Ms.Fit, I'm ready. Like, what's up? And it's just that Ms.Fit said that she couldn't get the money that she wanted for the battle with Jazz. I think she wanted somewhere around like 10 grand to battle Jazz, and they wasn't willing to pay that. I'm sure they looked at the algorithm, the analytics and, engagements and try to see like whether or not it's worth paying somebody 10 grand to battle. You know what I'm saying? And, with Ms.Fit, they probably just felt like it wasn't like feasible or worth it for her. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she said that she with it, but she can't get the money that she wanted. Jazz was with it. So Jazz ducking, she was with it. Then Jazz was outside like all year. You know what I mean? And it's kind of just like she willing to battle whoever. Like she did the 2-on-2 with Shuni the Rapper and Farrah Funeral. She did the Geechi Gotti battle. You know what I'm saying? She battling somebody. I don't even know her name. Like this month, you know what I'm saying? Like, next month or something, she battling somebody else and she just battled like Vixen. But I remember her wanting to come outside, but she wasn't getting the money that she wanted. You know what I'm saying? But it's a situation now to where Jazz is outside, Ms.Fit's not. I would like to see the battle between Ms.Fit and Jazz. I do. Do I think Ms.Fit can beat Jazz the Rapper? No. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see it. I want to see if she can try. But, that's me. You know what I mean? But y'all tell me what y'all think. I get it. That's your homegirl. You want to kind of protect her, and you see people saying, like, certain things, so you want to jump out there. But, Jazz is kind of on her own. Like, let the girls fight that out. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Maybe they'll come to a resolution in the future, but now Coffee Brown, she's stepping out. From what I think, you know what I mean? Maybe they could have went down and battled in December. That's just what I think. I don't know. This is what I'm thinking. I'm just running my mouth. I'm just a blogger. Or maybe they can battle in January or February or something, but maybe Coffee Brown makes more sense at this point. And now Jazz is saying, all right, so now I've been outside. I've been battling like crazy. Why don't you get out here and battle some of these females or some of these people that I battled, and then we'll end up talking, because you got to think, Ms.Fit's cold right now. She ain't lit. She ain't on my expert opinion no more. She ain't lit. So it's like she got to get lit. What's the best way to get lit? She can get lit. I'm not saying she can't. Go ahead and battle, you know what I mean, Vixen. But then now it's kind of just like, if she battles Vixen, it's going to look like she did it because Jazz told her what to do. So now she's like in a conundrum. Like she got to figure out how she's going to move in this situation. And if she even still wants to battle Jazz, I seen her on Hip Hop Is Real hating on Jazz. I seen it. And I was loving it. She was hating on Jazz. You know what I'm saying? If I was in New York, I would have got the same love. She was wilding out. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love when Ms.Fit get in her bag. But, unfortunately, we in a situation, Jazz is outside and you're not. You know what I mean? But I do remember, Ms.Fit, she was battling. She was battling like, her and Cortez versus Geechi and Coffee, her versus Official. You know what I'm saying? She was outside for a minute and Jazz wasn't. So let's make that clear. But right now, before Jazz even really started coming outside, she called out Ms.Fit. She was ready. They didn't want to pay Ms.Fit. So, ducking. Y'all take that for what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like it's politics, and Cortez is specifying like he's tired of the politics. Why? You know what I mean? It seems like he's tired of it on Jazz's part, but is there other issues that people may not be looking at? Why am I doing this? Is there other issues that people may not be thinking about? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but is Jazz ducking Ms.Fit? I don't think she ducking her. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion right now. She the most lit female. Can't nobody take her out right now. I don't care what y'all say. I know y'all talking about Coffee. I rock with Coffee. Y'all think Coffee can take her out? Where? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, Coffee, I rock with you. She might be able to. You know what I mean? But, like, where? Like, would this have to go down in, like, LA? Would this have to, you know what I'm saying? But I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? But I'd rather see Coffee Brown versus Jazz versus Ms.Fit versus Jazz. You know what I'm saying? Instead of Ms.Fit versus Jazz. Y'all tell me, which one would y'all want to see? I do want to see Ms.Fit battle her. But it's like, get back in the ring. Get your, you know what I mean? Get your notoriety up a little bit more, you know what I mean? With the fans. It's a lot of new fans. They don't know y'all history. I know back when y'all was like, doing songs and people was putting y'all songs together. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, trying to see who was more lit, who could, you know what I mean, had the best bars and all that back in the day when the DJs was doing that. So this beef, between you and her rap-wise stemmed from like years and years and years ago. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I want to see it. Who's actually more lyrical and who's better in that ring. But right now, I think Jazz, I don't think nothing y'all can do with her, bro. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all. Stop bullying Jazz. Y'all gonna make me call Essex County and call Surf. Bullying Jazz. Like, how would you feel if Surf like, Ms.Fit, you ain't this, Ms.Fit, you ain't that, Ms.Fit, and he got 100-something thousand people on there going in on Ms.Fit, you would go crazy. You'll be ready to fight Surf. But it's okay you doing that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all, but Jazz can handle her own. You can't beat her. I rock with you, Cortez. You can't beat Jazz. Can you? Kings versus queens. Can you beat her? Jazz ain't gonna let you bully her. Jazz ain't gonna let you bully her. Wait a minute. Are you a manager or you gonna battle? Call her out. Call Jazz out. Well, Jazz, you talking crazy about Ms.Fit. What about me? You just came off a battle with Surf. Did it help your career? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Like, if you called her out, if they want to book it, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind seeing Cortez battle again. But right now, you know what I mean? Everybody is shooting at Jazz because she's the one. The females, that's her. She is her. She's the one. And nobody better than her right now. And I think it's bothering y'all. And the only way to prove that somebody's better than her is to put somebody up against her, which is Ms.Fit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know. Brizz! I rock with you, Brizz. Leave me alone. Wait a minute. I am feeling that. Feeling that blog. You know what I'm saying? I'm wild disrespectful, Brizz. I wasn't. I'm just saying what the people thinking. They want you back. They don't understand everything else. They want to see you back. Forget all this going live and talking about. If you're going to talk about battle rap, you got one foot in. But you're not battling. You got one foot out. So we want to see you battle. Because right now, you're trying to figure out what you're going to do. We want you in that ring, you know what I'm saying, to battle. Y'all tell me what y'all think down. And are you going to keep hating on Mook? He ready to battle. Mook, they got, you know what I'm saying? He know what the crowd want to see. He ready. Are you ready? You know what I'm saying? Tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.